I agree 100% with what Donald Trump said. I agree even more for him attacking back those people who attack him for what he said. You cannot call Bruce Jenner a woman. He's a man. You cannot call Mrs. Dozell black. She is white. You cannot call two people that decided to get together married. Fancy word for the political correct guys, they're undocumented. So here I am, driving down Ocean Parkway, being stopped by a cop. Asked him, why you stopped me? He says, you made an illegal U-turn. I said, officer, don't ever use the word illegal. I'm an undocumented driver. There's a 1% versus the 99%. You schmucks in Congress, the 1% produces jobs for the 99%. Shut the 1% off and 99% goes on unemployment and welfare. How many adding machines do you have to figure that out on?
Ted Cruz, what do you think of Ted?
Well, as you can see, Ted Cruz was born in Mexico. So he defends Donald Trump's statements. So the media is caught here in a limbo. What do we do? Do we go to Ted Cruz, who's the only candidate supporting Donald Trump, or do we stick to the other 11 morons and don't make a liberal media outlet's headline? Screw them, walk off, tell them to go screw themselves, and that's about it. You don't have to rope them off.
Rand Paul.
Oh my God. Richard Bay used to say sometimes, he used to say, where do you find these people? Mr. Obama, I'm not of the 30% that voted against you. I'm of 55% of the Jewish community that voted against you. If you had some liberal schmucks who have voted for everything that causes Judaism to go down the drain, as well as this country, yeah, you had some of those. And we in the Jewish community have some of those. And you in the black community have Justice Clarence Thomas, Condoleezza Rice. You also have in the African American community people that you claim have crossed the line. That's about it, Mr. Obama. Scott Walker deserves a lot of credit. What he did in Wisconsin was literally rare on a recall to pull in with 1 million+ votes on a second election. This is mind-boggling what he did.
You like Christie on the Republican?
No. Christie is not a guy who should be president. He's lucky that he made it as governor.
Marco Rubio.
Marco Rubio is a great guy. Great platform. Young, ambitious. Really what America is looking for, the younger generation. These are the heroes that America is looking for. These are the type of people that the Republicans have forgotten. And the conservatives have forgotten, left back there. Always criticized by the old-timers and the machine in the Senate, the ones by John McCain and others who should already end up in a nursing home doing senior pamper commercials.
Jeb Bush.
Oh. On Jeb Bush, how does that line go? Push, push in the bush? But it doesn't say Bush, Bush, and another Bush. It doesn't say that. So I think we had enough from the Bush family. And since he doesn't want to use the word Bush, I sent him a logo where it's a bottle of scotch, Jeb. To use that logo, it doesn't have the Bush name on it.
Hillary Clinton. What do you think about her running for president?
Well, the only reason she stayed married to Bill Clinton, at a time when Bill Clinton said, I never had it with that woman, or I never had it with Paula and all the others, was because she had already intentions of running for president at that time. The White House has to change, the system has to change, the policies have to change, Obamacare has to be repulled, and I'm just amazed at Boehner. For the life of me, or Mitch McConnell, who again most probably has some senior senator waiting for him. Where these guys are once they took over the Senate and the Congress, I have no idea. They're all saying now, if we will have a president, oh God, if I was a rich man. Well, the fact of the matter shows one thing, that while Carter was president, and Iran took hostages, held them for 444 days. The fact of the matter is, the day Ronald Reagan won the election, the morning after, the Iranian hostages were released. They didn't want to wait till January 20 till he took office. They knew they were going to see some rockets coming down their chimneys way before.